drenched in lies. Hell is true. There's mere frosting on the concrete. Such a sweet disguise. Did they gouge your eyes? No way. No way. Did they rip out your ears? No way. No way. Did they crush out a throne? No way. No way. Bleeding from my home, thou will not destroyed. Facing the black clouds, diving to the enemy. Light or shadow, truth lies deep inside. Master of your own soul. Facing the black clouds, awaken and be free. Stand firm, no one can see yourself. Heaven of hell, the world ignites when you rise. The cause is forced to change us. We call it a necklace. Strapped in death, in for prison. Screaming for fake freedom song. Did they gouge out your eyes? No way. No way. Did they rip out your ears? No way. No way. Did they break all your bones? No way. No way. Let's all kneel down. They were forced to rise. Facing the black clouds, diving to the enemy. Light or shadow, the truth lies deep inside. Master of your own soul. Facing the black clouds, awaken and be free. Stand firm, no one can see yourself. Heaven or hell, the world ignites when you rise. Stairs of losers' fight. They stomp in steel heels. They stomp in steel heels. They stomp in steel heels. Bleeding from our wounds. Now will the days red legs won't kneel down. They were forced to rise. Facing the black clouds, diving to the eyes of their light or shadow. Truth lies deep inside. Facing the black glass, awaken and be free. Stand firm, no one can steal yourself. Your truth scorches out my side. The path ahead still places clear. Facing the black glass, diving to the enemy. Light or shadow, truth lies deep inside. Master of your own soul. Facing the black glass, awaken and be free. Heaven or hell, the world ignites when you rise. When you rise.
Trailmate, baby, just go with the flow. I get it, you want the praise, but you What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Arc Live Guilty Gear Strive 2.0 Showcase. My name is Rynge. Of course, I'm here with three of the most lovely content creators and competitors when it comes to Guilty Gear Strive and the greater fighting game scene, of course. To my immediate, the camera left, Hotashi. Are you all right, brother?
Fantastic.
Okay, okay, so you're just containing the excitement right now. I see. I was like, I don't know if you knew we were live or not.
Keep it bottled up.
Okay, all right. We're going to check in with you in a little bit. Of course, Lord Knight in the building as well. How you feeling, Lord Knight?
Hello. I mean, I've been playing this game all day. I'm ready to just keep going, frankly.
I was going to say, I've been consuming the content as well. I already seen the video. What does the 2.0 patch really mean? We're going to delve more into that and your side of things and everybody else's side of things, as well as Diaphone. Diaphone, what's good, man?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling great, and I even got the new jam background. I'm ready to rock. So let's do this.
That's what I'm talking about. We're not going to mention why you needed that new background, but we have a new background and we're good to go. And it's a new day for Guilty Gear Strive, right? You obviously have the biggest patch the game has ever seen, a lot of shakeups and whatnot. But before we get into anything else, I was going to say let's have a moment of silence, but let's have a moment of celebration for Wild Assault being dead, shall we?
That food's so good at the cookout, I don't even know who left us. You feel me?
We're happy about that. We're very happy about that.
Yeah, this is
who?
So definitely, obviously, one of the bigger issues that players with the game had, right? Wild Assault has now been removed. The devs made I think a drastic move, right? In terms of a lot of different changes with this patch for things that have been removed, so to speak. So we're gonna get into that in a little while. But for those of you who have been playing the patch, obviously Hotashi, you've been streaming, Lord Knight, you've been streaming, Diaphone, you said before we started you put all your XP into Jam, so we're gonna get to Jam a little bit later. But Hotashi, what are your general thoughts on the feel of the game so far?
Oh man, every decision is so much higher impact, like where you are on the screen, how you use your meter, positive bonus, like how you operate on offense. It's a lot to learn, but I'm excited to keep on playing.
So you say you would feel like the consequences of your decisions more, like the resource management, you need to step that up in terms of this version of the game?
I mean, not just the consequences of my actions, but on the part of my opponent. I just feel like anytime I outplay somebody, it's much more sticky. I like that. You feel it's like heavy. You feel?
Yeah, definitely, right? That's what we really want, I think, as fighting game players. We get that reward, that ability to kind of snowball from there, which is still there, but in different ways in this patch, right? And we'll get into a little bit more of that as well with, like, the positive bonus changes. You kind of have to go about differently how you're going to snowball and whatnot. But Lord Knight, I know you've been playing the game as well. How you feel about your matches so far on the new patch?
It's been pretty interesting, I want to say. Basically, like, to put it simply, like, there's just a lot of situations that when I'm playing against people, I kind of realize they've never had to deal with certain, like, awkward situations in the game. You can't nod, Hotashi, bro. You can't nod. You play Nago. You can't nod. You're not allowed to nod. You're not allowed to nod. I'm talking about certain combo situations and stuff.
He got the Abba key in the back. I mean, it balances out.
Yeah. That's probably the short. There's a lot of characters in this game, jokes aside. There's 33 characters right now. And I haven't really played against every single character, of course. Patch hasn't been out for that long.
Did we lose Lord Knight?
Yeah, whoa.
Oh, okay, no, okay.
What's up?
Maybe I lost you. I don't know if they heard you, but okay, my bad. All right, we're good to go. So anyway, continue.
Yeah. There's just seeing what characters do, and like, I mean, easily the main thing I noticed is just that matches are longer most of the time. But then, funny enough, when I'm hitting people, they still die fast. So I like that part a lot. I like that part a lot. And yeah, it's just interesting to just interact with characters in new ways. And like, if you thought the game was like really stressful, because like some characters, they could just kill you in like a couple of hits or like get like one big advantage once, then you just have more opportunities to. It's not just like you don't die. It's obviously you don't die, but you get to play more. So it's like you get to learn more about like how characters interact in different situations and stuff. It's been pretty fun.
So I kind of want to crack that open a little bit more when you talked about how like people were not used to certain like nuanced situations that you've been exposed to because of the characters you play or the matches you've just experienced. Do you find like that is going to be more in demand to compete at a higher level successfully? Like you're gonna need more like character, like specific character knowledge than you did before?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
It also kind of depends if people feel like switching to certain things too, because they feel a certain way about the game or what the game is. But yeah, we'll see. It's early. Yeah.
Six, and then Diaphone, you say you've been playing a lot of Jam. How you been feeling about Jam and overall Guilty Gear Strive 2.0?
Yeah, so I like this version a lot. As you guys might have known, Wild Assault came out, and that, I don't want to say made me quit the game, but I took a very, very long break. Wild Assault is gone, and also some of the other issues that I had with the game are also gone. So this patch is like almost like a dream come true. I really like it. I'm playing Jam tomorrow. I'm entering my first Guilty Gear Strive tournament in like a year and a half with Jam later this week. So really looking forward to that. I think the biggest change for me this patch, like obviously there's a bunch of system mechanics that led to this, such as Wild Assault being removed, the positive bonus gain being a lot less. But just those two changes combined make this game a lot less steamrolly, right? I thought like before like someone uses Wild Assault, they get wall break, and then they get like infinite positive meter, and they just kind of steamroll. And this game now feels a lot less steamrolly. Of course, like Lord was saying, the matches are a little bit longer because of that. That's a net benefit to me, and I just like the less steamrolly kind of playstyle. Because it feels like there's more interactions and there's more decisions to be made. So overall, I like the patch a lot, and looking forward to exploring it more. You know, it's still less than a week, right? So we still have a lot to figure out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? We're here to discuss our early thoughts when it comes to the patch and the new version of the game. Obviously, we know games can change over time. Like literally some piece of tech can be found overnight that changes a lot of how we think about the game, right? So obviously this is still early on, but since you got into some details, I think we could start getting into some details of the patch. And you wanted to start with the positive bonus change, right? So when you used to super on wall break, it'd give you the hard knockdown, and then usually you get a penalty to your tension gain when you do a super in Guilty Gear Strive. But when you wall break and get the positive bonus, that was pretty much nullified. It almost made it like irrelevant, right? Now you still get that penalty bonus. It doesn't completely nullify it when you break the wall with super. So if you want to get the hard knockdown with super, you don't necessarily get that big meter gain from the positive bonus like before. Lord Knight, I saw in one of your videos, you talked about maybe kind of shifting to like the charged dust routes to kind of get both the knockdown and the positive bonus going. Do you think we're going to see more of that, or how in general do you think we're going to see it affect the meta?
Yeah. So wall break, there's a few things about it, right? So one, on big punishes, because for example, reversals are, especially meters reversals, are much more punishable than they used to be. They added, I'm just gonna throw out a number, they added like an extra 20 frames on meters reversals, like total, like punish, like if you block it, right? So you know, there are top players who are doing this already. So say you're fighting Leo, he DPs you charge dust. If they burst you, you're cool because you go back neutral, and then if they take it, then you get positive. But it was not a very common tactic, and there are a couple characters like Chip is the main standout one, but there's another character you couldn't do charge dust punish to punish their DP before, but now you can do it to basically all reversals, and you know, that's a hard knockdown with no meter penalty, so that's going to be really valuable. So you're going to see people use that more. As far as like, go ahead.
I just saw in your video, like it was I think the Unica one that like was really tough to punish in the previous patch, and now you can do it like automatically.
Yeah, so when I recorded that, I'm going to be very honest. It took me probably like 10 minutes to actually punish it properly. With bike, it's really annoying. You just like keep accidentally get hit, and in matches I would normally just close slash it because it's just way easier than doing charge dust. Where now it's like there's no way you'll mess that up now on like any of them.
So do you guys like that kind of shift to that trade-off of like hard knockdown but not as much meter, and then if you do get a non-hard knockdown, then you can get the opportunity to go ham with the meter? I think that makes sense.
I personally like it because there's a more combo variety, right? I felt like before, if I get a punish on like someone do a reversal, I'm breaking the wall, and almost always I'm breaking the wall with super, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm actually not sure if I should be breaking the wall with super or not in a lot of different situations. Because if you don't break the wall with super, then you don't have the meter penalty, right? And so you can go back to neutral and you have more tension for neutral and to get your way in. Whereas if you use super, yes, you get the hard knockdown, but now it's, there's a lot of risk reward to be evaluated. I'm still not sure the right answer. And then, like you said, like there's actual benefit to using charge dust. Not very many people were doing it in the previous patch, and now it's like it might actually be the optimal thing, right? Which is, I think it's cool when there's more decisions to be made, especially on offense.
Yeah, like resource management is one of my favorite parts of fighting games, right? So like seeing somebody like make that split decision of whether they're gonna spend that tension on the super, get the hard knockdown, go for their gambit, or like steamroll into that positive bonus and go into that next stage with 100 tension and go crazy with the RCs and whatnot, right? It really, I think, is going to be dependent on the character and the situation, but that's what I want. Like, I don't want all of the situations to just have one or two answers, right? Really getting to have more creative expression, I think, has been what Guilty Gear's always been about. So Hotashi, I feel like you've kind of mentioned that resource management before as well. You've been feeling it in the new game, and there's a lot of like different effects to the resources in this game, right? Our Diaphone kind of alluded to the stuff that we would use meter for. It's kind of been toned down a little bit as well, right? Like with the PRC, using it in neutral and then getting a hit, having more proration, more scaling to both the damage and the meter. How do you feel about a change like that?
So if you're on the back foot and you're going up against a super wall break hard KD, it's much more easy to get back into the game from that position, where before, if an opponent used positive bonus, they could spend probably 150 to 200% meter, like 2 full bars of tension. It's very difficult to deal with on defense. Like, no, you could be the best player in the world, but you're not gonna block all them 5Ds, Yeah. But something I've been paying attention to at a high-level play perspective is the way, I think it's gonna be very important to learn how to spend meter on a conversion and also get the maximum benefit of the positive bonus. So when it comes to your combo routing, I find that if you can use fast RC or normal RC early into a combo, you can reap the benefits of extended conversion and also maximize the meter from positive as if it weren't nerfed. So there's something there.
Just to clarify, like what you're talking about, because we talked about how the penalty applies to supers. It applies to RC as well, right? Like after you do an RC in a combo, the scaling happens with the damage and the meter as well. So if you're gonna wall break with an RC combo, you want to do the RC earlier before the wall break to potentially
stretch a combo out.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and that goes kind of back to what Diaphone was saying about the different routing, right, and the different decisions to be made.
There's a lot to know about the game under the hood, where if you can switch up your play just a little bit, it can have a huge impact throughout the round. So still developing. We're only maybe a week into this, but there's a lot to learn. A lot. I still can't call it on a bunch of things, and that's exciting. It's the arena of opinions and thoughts, and I'm interested to see what y'all have to say about, how we should be spending our resources. Or maybe don't spend and use it later.
Yeah, like I definitely think it's interesting because the resources, like it's funny that there's like a kind of a nerf to positive bonus in certain ways to where we're not gonna be able to snowball as easily off of supers and whatnot, but some of the primary ways to use meter before have been like completely removed, right? Like there is no more throw with PRC, there's no more backdash BRC, there's no more super PRC. So like a lot of these ways that we were kind of dedicating meter towards before are gone. So I think that also kind of encourages the experimentation, because I mean, we're going to have meter to spin now that we're not saving it for stuff like backdash BRC and super PRC.
Oh man, y'all know my favorite, because, I play Nago, right? Doing blue Roman cancel into somebody, forcing the slowdown, forcing your command grab, then if they jump or they backdash, you would just be able to purple Roman cancel the command grab and then it's checkmate, right? Not so much anymore. Not only can you no longer cancel your grabs, any grab, doesn't matter, but you can also grab command grabs. Now, it might seem unintuitive to be able to defend against somebody like Potemkin with normal grab, but this is a new world. It's 2.0.
That's right. There's a lot of new things to be explored for sure, and like, see, in general, there's stuff that like is not gonna be around anymore. We have the low profile 2Ks like axles as well, right? That is just used to dodge projectiles, stuff like that has been removed entirely. Just there's little stuff, and it just feels like when it comes to some big stuff like we talked about, but even the littler stuff, it's all about making the consequences feel more consequential, right? Like all of the decisions have definitely more weight to them than they did before, and it just feels like you can kind of get out as easily as you would have. So it's interesting that like we have to hit them more times, but it also feels like it's gonna be a journey to try to figure out how to get out of these situations as well. Like
Absolutely.
but like Lord Knight, how do you feel about like I also saw in your video about the close S's. The close S's are also another change that we saw, right? Where the anti-airing is going to be much more difficult. It's almost like non-existent uses in a lot of cases, right? Like I feel like close S's, I mean, that has been like a primary staple as an anti-air for a while in Guilty Gear, at least in Strive. In Exert, I remember Elfeld always popping the bottle. I remember commentating Hotashi matches, getting 1 billion damage off that. That is like a significant change. So as much as it feels like some new people to Strive might get caught off guard, or I should say new people to Guilty Gear that started with Strive, I feel like some veterans might get caught off guard with some changes too.
Getting caught off guard.
See, if you're a vet, it's definitely gonna depend on your character. You know, like I played Milia in Exert, so her close slash was amazing as an anti-air. But I played Baiken in this game, and Baiken's close slash is unchanged. That's all you need to know, because it is not an anti-air. So, one, you know somebody who's been dealing with it, not as an anti-air, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine, truthfully. And I mean, like, a lot of the stuff that they did, truthfully, it's a lot of like everything in the game had counterplay. There's a lot of counterplay stuff. There's very few things that don't have counterplay. The close slash is a perfect example of it, but it could be either really hard or not possible depending on your character, or like a really, really high demand from you, the player, like hitting an instant block of like in the air where Slayer is under you, you can't see him, you don't know when he's doing it. That's a pretty high demand, for example, or like you might not have like a resource or something to do something about it under you, and it doubles as like a damage reduction too, because most people, they'll just go to jab to have something fast that recovers fast, but not everyone like does a ton of damage off jab, where like close slash is your best starter, you know.
And they and like for some of the things that were some players' best starters or some characters' best starters, I should say, that those things also got toned down, right? Like the lunging attacks, we talked about like the mace slide. Some of the other things had their damage scaling increased. I think like the Jacko 2D maybe was another one of the moves that had that happen to him.
Yeah.
So definitely giving the players a lot more attempts at interacting with each other, which we love 100%. Diaphone, how have you felt when it comes to Jam early on? Have you felt like the power? Have you felt like the power of at least character unfamiliarity? Have you snowballed easily on people?
Of course. But one thing before Jam, I just want to say, so, you know, the close slash and some of this previous discussion really reminds me of like there's just certain things that are baked into your muscle memory, right? Like I see a lot of people still trying to do close slash anti-air, and then it doesn't work and they get sad. For me, it's been, I keep trying to throw PRC on defense and then it doesn't come out and I just die. I'm like, wait, what happened? I still do it. It's been like 5 days. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think overall they're really good changes. It's just like the muscle rewiring yourself to like override like 3 years of muscle memory.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years, or I skipped Wild Assault era, but you get the idea. It takes a while, but yeah, Jam, I think she's really sick. She's great. I think if I could encapsulate her steamrolling, because she's really like, I know this is a non-steamroll patch, but the way Jam functions is her offense. She put all her stat points in the offensive mix, right?
Yeah.
Compared to like, you know, some characters that have better neutral, some characters have better zoning, some characters have better defense. It really feels like if you want like a simple offense-oriented kind of character that just has like good ways to skip neutral, Jam kind of fits that playstyle. That's the kind of playstyle I like to play in other games, and it's really cool. Just been diving into Jam and, you know, using fundamentals I've learned from other games in like the past year or two, and like it transferring over to Jam, like being able to like whiff punish and you know, timing my neutral skips and just varying, like having so many different layers of offense to like confuse people, I think is really fun. But yeah, if I could say one thing about Jam Steamroll, it's that low kick in the air, the airborne low, that move is crazy. I think by far that is their best move. But like I was literally calling unblockable like every time I hit it. And I've seen like the top jams, like they'll do it like 5 times in a row and they'll hit like 5 for 5. I mean, yeah, it's not the highest reward unless you RC it, but it's so good and it's safe too, right? Like unless you IB it, which is like it's the timing's variable, so it's almost impossible to IB. Yeah, it's a really good move.
It kind of plays on the thing you were talking about when it comes to rewiring yourself with fighting games, right? That is like when you see an airborne low, that is something that like goes against everything you are as a fighting game player. So anytime something like that's gonna happen is definitely gonna be effective. So a couple of more questions before we move on to some other things I want to get y'all's thoughts of. I know it's early, right? So again, we don't have to worry about being too deep with these questions. This may be the first person or the first character that comes to your mind for this one. Hotashi, I'm gonna start with you. Who was the biggest winners of this patch? It doesn't gotta be a single one, just a couple of characters to come to your mind. Biggest winners.
Otachi, if you don't say it, I'm gonna say it.
Oh, come on, man. All right.
I mean, you know though. You know.
I'm thinking of a different character, but Nago. Oh my goodness, Nagoriyuki. Yuki Moyoi is like, it's the nuts. It's stone cold. It's amazing. I like, everybody was imagining like, oh, what could be Nago's new move? Is it gonna be cross Fukyo? Is it gonna be an air dash? They did something. They like gave him a super move as like a special you can just throw at any moment. It hits full screen. It's so low. It has like this impact. Like every time you use it, you can feel the power. I haven't felt this way since like the first couple months of season 1. Like the pure joy of it. I entered a tournament last night and I was too busy. Just the joy, the laughter, the thrill of it. I was too in it, and I only got 5th place, but I would have won. And you can count on me. I'm back. I'll see you there at the top.
The pure joy of playing the top tier.
I don't know if I should be excited or terrified that the last time I saw you and Jonathan Tene play this game, you were smiling and laughing, but we'll see what the future holds for the both of you for sure. Lord Knight, what about you, man? Who's your biggest winners of this patch? Early on, again, don't gotta think too deep about it.
So Hotashi already mentioned Nago. I think Nago is obviously very standout. New move is kind of crazy. I think Leo is definitely so like Leo got nerfed last patch, so it feels like, you know, there's some characters player bases where they're like exploding right now. They're like, dude, why'd you nerf her so much? But Leo already had that. He had that patch before.
Yeah.
So they nerfed him a little bit more, but like I feel like they took it a little bit easy on him, and his new move is really, really good. I think so. That's like a big standout for me. Another character, I hate to say it, is Potemkin. I think it's Potemkin today for the first time, and he's incredibly fast. And like he plays in a lot of odd ranges that I'm not really used to him playing. He has a more effective attack range. So like on the other hand, there's this theme of like strong moves with a little counterplay, right? So like Hammerfall is weaker, for example, right? You can hit it with a low. So if your character has a 2S low, it's really easy to stop Hammerfall now. But the benefits he got, I think, are actually pretty good. And this is also while mentioning, he really gets hit by a lot of system nerfs that we haven't talked about. I'm like, wow, like he seems pretty good, but I need more time against him. But he seems quite good, I want to say.
Yeah, with you bringing up Potemkin, I just wanted to highlight like one of the changes that the big body specifically got hit by, right, was before in the patches. Like when you comboed the big bodies, Gold Lewis, Potemkin, like the scaling at which they gained damage, or burst gauge and tension, like it just like infinitely went with how long the combo and how much damage they took, and now it caps out in 2.0, so they don't get as rewarded as they did before. So that's one of the system changes.
Yeah, it seems that they I need to check a little bit more, but they wrote that, and I feel like it's just Dizzy. It only affects Dizzy. It doesn't affect anyone else because she has the ice floor is like maximum scaling. So she was like Mother Teresa to the big bodies. You just give them meter, like showing meter.
Yeah.
So on her, it looks very obvious that she's not giving
Okay.
away so much resource. But when I was like checking, I was like, yo, how do I like see the difference? I mean,
okay.
I could definitely be wrong, but at least I've only noticed it heavily on Dizzy.
And then there was some things that were like mistranslated or some things that they had corrected with your initial patch, right? So we're still evolving with the times. There could definitely be something that we're still kind of searching for that. Diaphone, I know you like took some Wild Assault patches off, but who are you looking forward to playing as the most in this new patch besides Jam?
Yeah. So I will say I'm actually gonna stick to Jam, but like
Okay.
Lucy, I think looks really cool. She got some pretty neat buffs, and I just like the character design a lot. Bridget has a new move essentially where she can do the flip without a yo-yo. I think that's really cool too. And then Ino seems to be pretty good still, and that's the OG main. So if I'm gonna play someone other than Jam, it's probably gonna be those three. And I will give you my biggest winner for this patch, and
give it to me.
I think it's Ramelthal. The reason I say that, I'm just looking at results. I mean, you just won TNS yesterday. Red Ditto won Slashback. 2 Rams winning in a week. Very interesting. And I have played against Rams, and she honestly feels pretty similar. She still has really, really good buttons. She still has S Sword that guard crushes, and you can do mix. I don't see how that character is bad, especially when a lot of her peers got nerfed more heavily.
Yeah, I'm always part of the anti-Ram agenda, so I love that, calling her one of the biggest winners. And then one more question for everybody before we move on. You have Hotashi, we'll start with you again. Do you have a change that you think that will impact things the most?
Oh man, oof. Where do you even go?
I know there's a lot of them, and again, it doesn't got to be that deep. Just like something that you feel like your first instinct. What do you think is the thing that either is gonna hinder your opponents the most, or maybe you're gonna miss the most on your side of things?
I am really feeling like this is a personal challenge on my part is the close slash change. Like a huge aspect of my muscle memory in like so many different matchups, like Milia, Chip. Oh, Kai's jumping around, delaying his air timing. Anji's jumping around. No close slash anti-air is like, I really have to undo. It's not just 5 years, it's 10 years. 10 years of muscle memory that I have to undo. And I can do it. I can air grab. I can 5P. I can move around as, best as Nago can. But it's going to be hard to relearn. So that one is a big deal. Everything else, I feel like I benefit.
I actually like that. So, Lork, you can give me what you think the biggest impact is if you want, but I personally like what impact do you think will affect you the most, personally?
Okay. Low-key 2 questions, but it's fine.
Yeah, it is 2 questions. You can give me one or the other, but I want to know both.
So the thing is like there's one answer to both actually.
Okay.
And it's about not being able to throw tech PRC. So on the Baiken side, Baiken actually does not do like any fast PRC tactics basically at all. The players who did do that, I was always like, why do you do that? I'm like, I don't see the real reason why you do this. And there's a ton of changes around Purple Roaming Cancel. And she was always really good at fighting throw tech PRC. But it was a huge part of people's game plans, right? Where it's not really like a super huge part of her game plan in like any way. So it's like if you had good meter management with Baiken already, you're kind of chilling, and like people's throw defense are worse, but then also opponents' throw offense is worse too because they rely on PRC, but usually the Baiken throw strategies don't rely on PRC that much. There's usually like you're using Tatami, or you're doing like a dash cancel into threatening different. She has like different ways of doing it compared to most of the cast. I think that's like the PRC stuff is the biggest change in the patch, like by far. Yeah.
All right, love to hear it. And then Diaphone, we already heard the woes of the throw PRC from you, but is that it, or is there also anything else that you're really like concerned
Honestly,
about?
The change that I noticed the most is actually the tension gain after wall break. At least for me, I feel like I'm a very like offense oriented player where it's like I get that hit, I just want to keep doing mix, right? As Daru once said, the way to beat someone is just do good mix. And now it's a lot harder to do good mix after a wall break because you have less meter to kind of continue your turn. So even Jam kind of plays the same way, where it's like Jam also wants to do good mix, and I notice that a lot. Like not being able to extend my turn is often only getting less chances to mix my opponent. I think that's personally the biggest change for me.
Yeah, and then even like if you do a regular wall break and kind of throw out some type of gambit and then PRC it, if you get the hit off that PRC, that's scaled now as well, right? So even stuff like that has definitely been toned down a bit. So definitely interesting. Glad to hear everybody's thoughts. We're obviously going to keep talking about the patch throughout today, but I believe now we're going to be checking out some UI and customization changes as well to Guilty Gear Strive 2.0. I believe our lovely production team is going to bring that up in a moment because, yeah, they've added some skins basically to the battle HUD. They obviously added a whole new one with 2.0 itself. Very sick stuff. It's kind of in the line with a theme that you could see now. Yeah, like the kind of like the bluish pinkish tint has been kind of throughout Guilty Gear Strive 2.0. You can see it reflected in the new skin as well. You can, of course, go back to the original as well if you want to relive the previous patches or like the delay-based beta way back in the day. And also the vintage metal to really get into the old Guilty Gear vibe. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of similar to the HUD with a lot of us started with on older Guilty Gear games. But yeah, man, I think, oh yeah, I forgot about we have the R codes as well.
Yeah,
the
R
wanted
code
posters.
plates are the best.
Bro,
Dude,
yeah.
the metal one, you see this? That's slick. I like that.
Ooh, okay. That was a sick one. Let me see the other one as well. I want to see this other one because it seems super
graffiti.
loud. That's what I'm talking about. Loud fella here. I like the loud graffiti style wanted poster. So obviously a lot of skins and customization stuff is coming to Guilty Gear, right? I believe there's like even an accessory slot for some of the characters now as well. Let me double check the characters. It's Jacko, Johnny, and Jam, right? So all three of them have a character accessory slot as well. You've seen that in some of the other Arxis style games that started to implement that in Guilty Gear Strive as well. There's like some quality of life changes. I know it's way easier to pick like Oscar recruits now than it was before. There's like an actual little menu item rather than having to do like a input on the stick itself. So lots of stuff coming to Guilty Gear Strive. I'm definitely looking forward to more HUD potentially changes. That's what I want the most in terms of the customization stuff. Like definitely. Do you guys want more HUDs or more like wanted posters more?
So I personally, I think the coolest thing is the accessories on the characters.
Okay.
Yeah, I know they're adding a few in the season pass that comes out next month, I believe. So really looking forward to that. I was really struggling with Jam, the first like so many games, and then I realized I just had to turn that accessory slider on, put on the glasses, and my win rate shot through the roof. So, I'm looking forward to more accessories. I think Eno getting one, so I'm looking forward to that Vanquisher MR.
Well, walk me through the accessories right now. So Jam is just the glasses. She's got the glasses right now. Glasses or no glasses. So what does Johnny have?
Beard. I was a Johnny beard enjoyer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My Johnny was cursed actually. I was learning him in 4 because he was like broken, and I played default Johnny with the beard. So if your screen is too bright, you couldn't see that he had a beard on because it's blonde. It's kind of funny.
You definitely that type of curse player, bro. You would play the neon colors if you got the chance. And
Johnny
then what? And then Jacko was just mask on, mask off, right? Future mode. That's it. Okay, all right. So definitely looking forward to seeing more and more where the accessories go. That's always been my hope for Guilty Gear games, honestly, is to get more accessories, more colors and stuff like that. So to see them doing that with Strive is definitely a dream come true, man. But that is all we're really talking about in terms of the UI and the customization changes. Let's talk about some newer stuff like Counter Blitz. Counter Blitz is the new mechanic. Is kind of come into the game, right? We saw the removal of Wild Assault. Now we get to see the introduction of Counter Blitz, which is the only, well, I was going to say doable. I don't know the word I'm looking for there, but definitely only accessible when you get a counter hit and then you can kind of lunge forward and then continue the combo from there. To me, it kind of feels like a replacement for Wild Assault, like something that can still allow you to convert without all of the things that we didn't like about Wild Assault.
Yeah, it feels like Counter Blitz is definitely, they really do like the idea of using your burst offensively for something.
Yes.
But clearly Wild Assault went too far. And I'm glad, I think they mentioned that they know there's some funkiness for lack of a better word with it. But it could be a useful tool, especially for some characters who they got really used to having Wild Assault and now they don't have it anymore. So they're like, I can't combo off certain buttons. You have counter blitz. It's a hard knockdown or a wall break right away. And the question is it worth doing in that spot or not? You got to think about that.
Yes, indeed. So just to let y'all know, I don't know if you guys know, but we are making the room right now. So we're going to get everybody into a room. So bring up your Guilty Gear Strives. Our lovely production has put the room code in our chat. So we're going to get everybody corralled into a room right now. We're going to start having some matches. We're going to be showing off the counter blitz. We're going to be showing off a bunch of the new moves from the different characters as well. If you haven't seen them yet, right? Obviously, like we talked about, Hotashi is going to be showing off the, what was it, Hotashi? How you pronounce it?
Yuki Moyoi.
Yuki Moyoi.
Miki Moyoi. It's so
Very
sick.
nice. I can tell you are truly a Nago aficionado, bro. Like, you had the pronunciation on lock at day one, frame one.
I got it.
Don't ask me
I
how
can't be
to
a poser.
pronounce the jam names. That's
Yo, I watched the starter guide and I was like, oh yeah, this is why we call it like Puffball and Dragon Kick.
Yeah.
So we don't know how to pronounce any of this, bro. Oh man, that was a good reminder of all that. She looks so sick though, man. Aesthetically, having the little bunny, but as well. Oh, you know what I wanted to say actually, Diaphone, where you were talking about jam and whatnot, and how this is a bit of like an anti-snowball patch, right? They slow down a lot of the kind of snowballing that could happen in this game. But Jam has always been like a smother archetype type character. So I like that they still capture that essence of her.
Yeah.
That's still in the game, right? I think that's something that they've done really well in Strive. Because I remember when I first played Strive, like literally first hands on the game before it came out and all that, like I was like, there's no way Zato is going to be in this game. Like Zato is the character I played in Exer. That's my favorite character in all the fighting games. I just didn't see how they were going to be able to do it. But they did it, and they've pretty much done it for every like legendary Guilty Gear character you would want. And we're getting more with stuff like RoboKai coming. So yeah, I really love the way they've been able to keep the spirit of the characters while translating them into Strive DNA.
Yeah, and I think Jam's a great example. You know, I've only played against Jam in Guilty Gear Xrd. I've never played Jam, but I remember how oppressive that felt.
Yeah.
And you know, honestly, it feels good to be on the other side. So I guess they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, definitely.
I want to say, with, you know, Wild Assault and Super PRC and Backdash RC, DLC characters, it was kind of like, you know, you just take the best kit and then that's what you get excited for. But, you know, I feel like all of the cast can specialize much more in their strengths. So, like, RoboKai, like, okay, are we going to have the mat? Are we going to have missiles? Are we going to have the horsey? Is he going to have a DP? Like, I'm much more excited, like, what's on the horizon, you know? Because, like, maybe I want to move on from Nago. Maybe I want to be the best at something else. Maybe I want to celebrate RoboKai, right? So I'm here for it. Very invested now.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. That's why I love to see, right? Obviously, we got a whole battle pass to come as well. RoboKai is the only one that we know of. And the future, I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know what it holds when it comes to the Guilty Gear characters, because like Lord and I said, we got 33 characters in this game. RoboKai is gonna be 34. Like, the roster is getting large, man. I'm interested to see how deep in the bag they get with some of these characters.
We're gonna get the deep cut. We're gonna get like, you know, OG Cliff or like Leo Paladin or the president from the Strive story. Like, who knows where we're gonna go?
You're not a Dr. Paradigm believer,
from
bro?
the Gold Lewis casket.
Dr. Paradigm.
The alien, bro, man. They're just gonna reword Gold Lewis into a puppet character. Bring the alien out. That'd be hot.
So sick.
There's so many cool things they can do.
Yeah, don't give him ideas on that one. You gotta relax.
Yeah.
you gotta. We're excited. We're excited, but.
Oh man. And yeah, once we get into the room, I think we're gonna start with let's say Diaphone and Lord. I think we might just start with a couple of casual matches, get into it, and then maybe explore some new character moves as we get along and everybody's settled. But yeah, there's a bunch of new moves to be explored as well. You know, Lord, now you mentioned Leo as one of the potential big winners of the patch. Has the flip move where all of his back turn moves can be jump canceled into that. I want to see like how effective that's going to be. Like, it looks ignorant, but like, I don't know. I haven't delved into the defensive nature of how that's going to be defended against.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I can play Leo, so I can just pick him right up. I haven't played him this patch, but you know, he's basically the same, so we can bring out the Leo of courage real quick.
Oh man, yeah. So Leo, of course, and then What were you gonna say, Otashi?
Really interested to say why you think Leo is the winner. I don't know. I look at they changed his sweep. They hit his 5H, his turbulence. I don't know. I think the biggest winner is probably Milia. But tit for tat. Apples and
Wait,
oranges.
Lorna, do the new move against me. Let's see if I can block it.
It's actually not about blocking it. That's the thing about this move. It's not like it's like a good mix-up type of thing. There's a few things that this move enables, basically. So for starters, I don't think I have these, but he gets like a safe jump now off his throw. I don't know how you actually do it, but he gets a safe jump.
That's cool.
Like this. Something like this, right?
Oh, okay.
And then also, give it a try. I don't know how they do it.
Oh, yeah, I tried to DP that, but you crossed me out. That's actually really tricky.
So you have like this type of thing. I'm not executing correctly. But then also when he is in back turn, like a lot of the main counterplay to him is you push him out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying to push him out, he can like chase you different ways without having to go on the ground. Because technically, Brynhilder's stance is very like linear. Like he has to like go at you. So by being able to jump, he gets like an additional way of maneuvering around stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're using a lot of like FD, he doesn't have to just check with traps. He can also check your FD by like jumping or like using this, you know. In addition to, for the people who are really extra who try to fight this, he has something for that too, because he could just jump cancel your face or like run in your face. You can like do it like this, and if you try to throw tech the screws type thing.
Oh yeah.
So it basically, it's one of those moves that really opens up what he can do. And yes, he can do a lot in back turn already, but the defender generally picks between like 3 or 4 things only because he can do too much stuff. So this is something to like open that up a little bit more. That's kind of the intent of the move, I want to say.
And then that like safe jump you were talking about, I believe I saw the clip of that. Like, yeah, you do the flip into the thing, and then obviously they block it, or whatever. But if they DP, you land and parry it, right? Or the parry comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty
mad
tricky.
good.
Even just like blocking his cross up, like sometimes if you're at that like right range where it's ambiguous, that seems kind of scary to like even just defend against. Also,
Yeah, I
wait,
think-
that hop is kind of you can like angle the hop. How's that work?
Yeah, it's a jump. It's just a jump. So you can jump up, forward, and back, and it carries dash momentum. And he has very low traction on his dash. So like, there are times
that's
like,
so cool.
like if let's pretend Kai didn't have any move, I could like just do this. I mean, he could also do this, but like there's so many ways he can actually get around this thing. He can use this, or he can use this. And
Wait,
just,
so
like, move
does the
around.
new move, the hop, always when you do the follow up, does it always go in the same arc, or can you do like a short arc? Oh,
Yeah.
so
It carries dash momentum. It carries dash momentum.
Oh, that's pretty tricky. So couldn't you create like some like ambiguous like cross ups doing that?
Yeah, there are situations where you can do it. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this move.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like it opens up a lot for like different mix-ups, and then when I'm looking for that, then my mental stack's like harder, and then I'm not fuzzy blocking them right, and yeah, this seems kind of tricky.
And then let me see you lightning strike the jump, bro. Can we time the flip to get lightning striked? You gotta let him get back turn, dog. Ugh. Yeah, that's wild. So that's Kai's new move, right? Lightning strike. Able to cancel it, I think, pretty much at any time. Whether it hits, it'll combo. You can do it immediately, and it'll stop directly in front of them. So definitely a new way to stop people from getting around the old stun edge.
I've only played against this move. I actually just looked up the input for it like 20 minutes before the stream. But it's actually kind of annoying to play against, right? Because
It
like
seems like it.
one of the ways you could beat this, and like you could just IED on reaction, or you could just jump. And now it's like if they jump, or like I'm nice at it, right? That happens. So and you're in shock state, right? Which means that empowers some of Kai's moves, gives you better frame advantage. And the other thing I've seen, I can't do it, but he has a combo with it now too, right?
So that's what I was wondering with this, is if it was gonna lead to like some big combo routes.
Yeah, again, I'm not a Kai expert, but I've heard it's like one of his B&Bs actually use this now, which is
wow.
Yeah, there's like a new combo I've seen going around where they use the lightning strike, and then they do HDP, and then they do more stuff with it.
Yeah, I think on counter hit you can pick it up with like 2K or something. Feel like a little combo. But I wouldn't be surprised if he has HDP stuff. Because The lightning strike, it also gives shock state. I mean, of course, but it's a really big deal for Kai.
Yeah.
Even just making this like plus is, at least from my perspective, like really scary, right? Because it just opens up so much in his offense.
Yep.
Let me see. And then who else got a new move? Who else do we want to see? Maybe I can look at the chat if they have any requests for characters. Oh, I see.
Let's go!
I got
Perfect Lord Knight. Let's go!
I see the Zato request. I got to get in the room. I'm doing hosting things, but I will hop in the room to show off the Zato stuff. He didn't get his new move this patch, but they made it like more useful. So you know, people are busting it open.
Haven't labbed him myself, but I think Happy Chaos looks kind of cool with like the Shadow Wizard shots like going up and down.
The portal shots are sick.
This is definitely a cool direction. The HC players are still cooking. I think he's like pretty tricky execution wise. So,
are you interested in showing off some Baiken, Lord Knight? Can we get a potential Baiken Nagori Yuki real quick?
Yeah, I could talk about that a little bit.
I'm down for that. Now we are about to get to Nagori Yuki right now. Happy Chaos Glaze in this economy. I've actually always been a fan aesthetically of Happy Chaos. You know, he just kind of, broke the laws of games a little bit. So it was tough to have a good time fighting him. But aesthetically and kit-wise, I've always been a fan of the concept. Oh, Testament as well. Okay, I see y'all. With the Testament.
Okay. So, I mean, I'll go first, right? He has an actual new move.
Yeah, let me see the new move, bro.
Just slam it.
Slam it, bro. Oh, my.
Yuki Moyoi. So, you see this. We got the blue eyes. We got the shadow. This move...
That's instant
crazy.
level 3 no matter what?
Absolutely. And if you're going in, it freezes a timer. Look at that. So, if you're down to nothing to spend for blood, you're on borrowed time. But y'all know Nago. A lot can happen in the 4 or 5 extra seconds you get with this new tool. So, very exciting. I mean, it does huge damage, it combos, it's plus it hard knockdowns, it freezes a timer, you can combo walk with it from counter hits from the middle of the screen. Yuki Moyoi. I don't think Nago players could have asked for more.
It seems wild to me how long it lasts. I didn't realize that the install lasted this long. Do it again?
Oh, I'm still learning. So this is under the hood. If you use it with say no blood, like you're under level 1, it lasts for I think 7 seconds, and then it increments to 6 seconds and then 5 seconds.
Oh,
I might be off by a little bit, but it's a lot. This move has a lot of properties that are very important. But if you're just trying to jam it. It's all good. Figure it out later, right? Doesn't hurt to throw out. It's great.
And then it go ahead, Diaphone.
I was gonna say, do you find yourself popping more, like going into Blood Rage because you mismanaged your meter because of the move I can't say?
So, no, I find myself popping less because if I use this move, the way I try to use it, it can be pretty tricky to land. I'm mostly trying to end a big combo with it and then get RKD and then force a command grab, right? And then that makes it so you see the eyes go away. That deactivates the borrowed time effect, and then you freeze your blood again. So
let him kill you, so we get another round of this real quick. But continue with what you were saying.
Yeah, I guess my concern was you go into the Yuki Moyoi, that's close enough, right? And then you do a bunch of Blood Rage moves, but they don't connect, and then you're just screwed. Does that happen?
Exactly. That's happened. Of course it happens. But that's a situation that would never ever happen in the last 5 years. Borrowed. I mean, in a way, having Blood Rage itself was already borrowed time. I mean, with great power comes great responsibility, right? But when you can hit the Yuki Moyoi, I think we can leave some of that responsibility behind, right?
No, just to clarify, like when it's installed, like all of the things that would happen that would increase or decrease blood happen at the end of it, like the decreased
Right at
blood
the
stuff
end.
too.
Just like this. All
So-
the
That makes sense,
blood
yeah.
that you accumulate over the time that you use the move, whether it's an increase or decrease in the value, all happen at one time. So if we pop this, and then I use 20 Fukios,
Yeah. Okay.
there you go.
So my question is, like, if you pop this, right, you get the install and you're like really close to popping regularly, and then you do like a Beyblade or something that would make you pop, but then you do like a full H sequence that would bring you down, would you still pop, or would you actually get brought down and not pop?
You're pretty liable to save yourself in that situation.
Okay.
I say, like, if you use this up here, you use one special, and you hit 2 H normals, I think you're safe.
You're good. Okay. That's cool. All right. So
It's,
yeah,
it's,
definitely.
it's a lot to track mentally, but see how the bar barely moves.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
important.
yeah. All right, that's sick. So, and then obviously we spent a lot of this match with the Nagori Yuki, but we'll get to
a new
the
move.
bike and stuff as well, Lord Knight. So, how do you feel about this character? Obviously, one of your mains throughout the years.
Typically, you know, the way that they balance Baiken in the past couple of years, it's kind of hard to tell like where she's at. It usually takes me a while. I can tell you what they've done, and like by vibe, it's like good vibes, but I don't think she's like a
Okay.
massive winner. Yeah, if you hop back on, I can show you guys a couple of things about what they did to her, and why I think they did what they did.
So, Lord Knight, is it true? When I was streaming this game on patch day, everyone was coming to my chat and they'd be like, Lord Knight's doing about Baiken. Lord Knight's doing
No,
about
I
Baiken.
actually said nothing. I've actually talked to very few people about
then-
this character.
But then after like a couple days, I saw you post like really good Twitter tech, and it seems like the vibes are a lot more positive. So I didn't know if it was like one of those things like, oh no, we're dooming, and then we're so back, or what's the vibe there? We're
No,
still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, so basically we're trying to figure it out, but I've actually talked to very few. This is probably the most I would have talked to people about this character since the patch dropped, actually. So the main change the reason why you might have heard I was doing here, don't block, is that they made this a soft knockdown, and a really big part, you know, and I think I contributed a lot to this. She's like a Vortex character. She turned into a Vortex character, but they did two other things to this move besides that. They sped this up and they made the knockdown closer than before. So for example, Hotashi, jump in and do charge dust real quick. Like neutral jump and do charge dust so I can like, counter you. No, and land and do charge dust.
Oh, word.
Yeah, okay, so do it again. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, yeah. I understand, but you can loop this now, and basically the concept right now is you can loop this move, and she builds a ton of meter right now. That's a really big change, and then another big change is that they made things more consistent. So, for example, like this would drop in a lot of spots, especially if you try to like hit confirm it.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I used to play
No, I didn't show the change. I didn't. That is like it's like I'm not gonna say it's luck. But it depends on the distance. But they raised the attack level of this move, so now you can do this, and it will work. Where like,
Oh, wow.
this will not work.
Yeah.
Would never have worked before.
Yeah. So
That's
that helps
really
the
nice.
consistency. Another consistency change that has been really helpful in my game so far is the buff to this move. It has more hit stun and block stun now. So what that means is if I whip punish something or like just hit you, oh I ran into your button, my bad. Fortunately, my character is slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Pretty
you
hard
can
against
combo into
Bridget.
2H.
Oh, yeah.
Like this.
True combo. And it's a hard
and
KD.
it's a hard knockdown, and you can punish stuff that you couldn't punish before. So there were times where, for example, you're fighting Johnny, you're like here, he does misfinder, you do this, you get nothing. Or what's another easy off the top? Johnny was like one of the standout ones of like you're here, you can't. Oh, Abba was another one. Like you couldn't punish her Rekka too. You would do this, get nothing because at max range, Viking's Far Slash doesn't often combo into her 5H. Mm-hmm. Probably like around here. But 2S will always combo, which is a pretty nice change. Yeah, unless you're hitting extended hurt box, it's a pretty nice change. So the way that she's been feeling right now is that like you just build meter really, really fast, and in a game where like a lot of mix-ups and stuff with little counterplay have been nerfed, and you know like she makes you block. She makes you block and go into like Yozan-sen, you know. Wait, I need to make sure. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Oh, my bad. It's fine. Yeah, my bad.
I knew what you were trying to do.
I didn't actually. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, like since you have a really good high-low.
If you guys hop back into that real quick, I want you to continue. Just Hotashi, do me a favor. Whoever's gonna play against Norlight, pick Soul for me, just to show off the new move real quick.
Oh, the new move, yeah.
Oh, you want to see Soul?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. I gotta continue, Lord Knight. My bad.
Yeah, so just in a game where like a lot of characters can't push offense as easily as before and stuff, the combination of and also like that meter is more valuable, but she builds a lot of it seems. Plus she has like good 50/50s with meter. That has kind of been like where she's going to. There's another nerf that she got. They nerfed her parry damage. I guess just jump it makes it easier. Yeah. And like they're kind of far. Like it does like very little damage. There are some situations where if you parry, you keep up offense. So, like for example, you're jumping, press a button. Jump, land, press a button. Jump, land, press a button. Oh, and maybe I got rope you again. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Right. So you're like right here. She's like +7. But it seems that they really have an emphasis on wanting you to guard cancel. Her guard cancel is very good. It's the best meter reversal in the game right now. But it's probably a high demand for a lot of players. It's not an easy move to use. It takes a lot of knowledge on other characters to use the move well. But if you're able to use it well, it has a really big reward. So that's pretty much the main things that I've seen with her this patch.
All right, and now we see Hotashi showing off some of the soul changes already with the long gun flame, brother. This actually blew my mind when I first saw it. I just never thought I'd see this animated in this game.
It's almost full screen, so it's a paradigm shift where Gunflame was good in like the close range, the mid range. Now it's much more of like a anti-long range type move, where like Viking's using her chain, like I want to clip that and then like go in, keep them guessing, right? But there's also the follow-up.
Perfectly timed.
Yeah, this move is so sick. Look at this. Boom!
Yeah,
Well,
it has clean hit property.
Like what's the window?
I heard it's pretty easy, honestly. I didn't hear it's that difficult.
It's pretty easy on the air version, so it's lenient. Just a little delay, and there you go. It might be different, like per height, but I think that the air clean hit hurt box is pretty easy to use. Now, they changed Fafnir so that this is a soft KD now, which is crazy. I don't think Fafnir has ever been a soft KD as long as I've played this game.
Can you kill Soul real quick, just so we get another round?
Oh yeah.
But you can keep talking, just don't hit me.
Yeah.
We got some time. Just don't kill me.
I'm okay. I'm a Soul enthusiast. You know, I've been playing Soul a little bit, trying to try something new besides like Bridget and Nago. He's been a lot of fun, and I know it's a common trope like, we gotta relearn our combos or routing again. This time it doesn't seem like so much. Soul, I think he's definitely like command grab, DP, Tyrant Rave RC. It's definitely a lot to think of under the hood with the system. that's where I think the hard part is. Like, what are we gonna do for air game? What are we gonna do? Like, are we spending meter on supers? You know, a lot to think about now.
Yeah, and then like the sidewinder, that's how you get the wall bounce too, right? To convert further as the clean hit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't give it without
Those-
that. And then, can you show me
it
the?
does so
the-
much damage. What's that?
Can you show me the gun flame feint as well, since it moves soul forward now as well?
Oh yeah, dude, we're just going.
Bruh.
It looks so,
So, yeah.
So that's nice. Imagine you're like, you can slide in with the 2S and then wop row, like something like that.
Yeah.
Keep it slick. Or shimmy and then do it. There's something there. That's nice. Gun
Yeah,
flame
most
feint,
definitely.
I mean, it's always been used this way, but now it's like much easier. Like we can get some creativity in there. You can catch a lot of people off guard because who really, like when Soul's in your face, like, are you really thinking about pressing a button?
yeah.
yeah.
We gotta respect this
definitely-
man. So
It definitely feels
that's
like it
one-
opens up some sauce options for him, along with the sidewinder, like you said, the clean hit, the damage you can get, the conversion afterwards. And before we get out of this one, because I want to see some jam from Diaphone and the folk in a little bit. Can we see some counter blitz? Do either of you have like any counter blitz confirms ready?
I mean, the confirm is here. Jump into charge us. There's no confirm. You know?
Yeah.
And it depends on the distance, but I've been kind of
Yes.
thinking about it a bit because it's going to depend on your character when you want to do this. I have thought that this is probably mildly useful for Baiken because she has very fast active buttons that are easy to get counter hits with. But if you, for example, play like Leo, you know, his far slash is not disjoint, so you're probably not getting a lot of counter hits with it, so you might not find that much use out of it. You're going to have to think about it depending on what character you play.
How much burst does it take?
Half.
50%.
Half? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's the same
I
as
also hear it's
So-
very popular with the Faust players because they get that counter hit 2H, right?
Mm.
So that's what it's gonna look like. So you get like Oki off of it most of the time as well. It looked like, or do you get pushed back after the cinematic?
So if you break the wall, it's neutral.
Okay.
If you don't break the wall, it gives a hard knockdown. And whether or not you can do Oki is going to depend on your character.
Okay.
Yeah, it is like what you can do with the time that you have, basically.
All right, good looking out on that one. So yeah, definitely gonna be an option that we explore. Right, definitely seems like a more niche, nuanced option than Wild Assault was, which I like. I definitely like having to juggle more things and really breaking out something that's a little bit underutilized in important situations to really like make them impactful. But yeah, if y'all are down to play some jam, if somebody wants to play Diaphone with the jam, I think we can get into some exhibitions.
Yeah, we can play.
See what we got loaded up here. Oh, new maps. Oh, just straight up jam mirrors. I like it.
That's my goat.
Look, this jumping slide move she does, I try and grab it every time and it never works. Dude, he just keeps on doing it.
But the
Super bro.
jumping slide is literally unblockable. I just you gotta do it and see what happens, and just keep doing it until they actually deal with it.
Oh my gosh, I love just looking at her. I love the bunny. It's so
That's
cute.
Yeah, the bunny being there the whole time is so sick.
I just
And
think
of course,
the designers, they outdid
On the
themselves.
back throw incident. Oh wait, that's cheap.
What is this?
That's cheap. Oh no! Wait, he stole my tech.
who powered up a
Parry.
card too? Nice parry. Given that
Oh,
she got the
dude,
powered up
I
cards
thought parry
too.
is weak because it's not like frame 1. But the thing is, like, you can. It has so many active frames that just like randomly hit stuff.
Okay.
Oh really? It's
Yeah.
got that startup though.
Bro, the puffball.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's
Rynge,
cute.
I could imagine me and you on the desk, like, oh, Diaphone's going in with the over. I'm like, I'm not blocking any of this. I don't know what you do.
Like, I don't know, is it the overhead, the overload, the lowerhead?
Yeah, for
Well,
real.
one of those things is gonna hit me though.
You get hit, it's no shame.
But the tornado of dumplings and bunnies.
It's so
Yeah,
sick.
probably should have done the other super there to get like all the stocks.
That is fair. That
Oh,
is
the
what the
other
other
one
ones.
gives you stocks?
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, the
Oh.
punch.
Say word.
Oh, yeah, it really is unblockable.
I've
though.
never seen that. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. I'm getting hit every time. For sure. For sure.
Like we say, it literally causes you to rewire yourself as a fighting game player. Like, you see somebody in the air, you block high, and then she just hits you low immediately, and you're like, all right, that's my life. That's good stuff. But yeah, I mean, whoever wants to hop in the rotation, I will hop in the room now as well, as now that we're just
Hello.
playing some matches.
Diamond, you gotta take off that song, by the way. That's a grand finals track you got.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I got Jam's theme as it should be.
The mood is too serious for.
That actually is a grand
here.
finals, because I it's kind of weird, but I just like have like more choice over my music. So what I'll do is I'll mute the music in game for Strive, and then I'll play Strive music on Spotify because the whole playlist is on Spotify.
Oh,
So
that's
like
actually a good
when
idea.
it is grand finals, then I do select that song. You know, I should actually like select the worst Strive song to like throw my opponents off because I don't hear it, you know. Although I don't know what that is because I feel like most of the Strive songs are like really like absolute bangers.
There was one that would rub people the wrong way. I can't remember which one though. But yeah, it is tough when it comes to the Guilty Gear soundtrack. It's just like, you know, there's so much good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. They added like so many new songs too, like over the years. Like I was just looking through it now, like trying to switch my song, not to throw off Lord Knight. You know, I hate to disrespect him playing the grand final song, but yeah, there's like, oh my god, I can't even. At least 100.
Yeah, as it should be. You know, it's just like part of the legacy of Guilty Gear.
There's got to be one like subpar, you know, like there's got to be one to throw off. You know, you have
One
99
non-banger.
bangers, but there's got to be one.
Please, a crumb of mediocrity Guilty Gear soundtrack.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
dragon kick! That was sick.
Oh, no more grab PRC. Oh, I thought I was so slick.
You got hit by the muscle memory.
Oh, the bar time.
Yeah, this is spooky.
Nagoriyuki, my beloved. Oh, wow.
There's no way you thought you could do that.
Yeah, the next thing I see Lord Knight abusing this a lot is really smart, like to see his take on Jam, because I feel like a lot of other Jams don't play like that. They just do what I do and they just spam the low kick. But Lord Knight has some pretty cool ideas. I think one of them is like, you know, LK is using the staggers really well. Like that. A nice thing about Jam's buttons are they're really they really get framed at, right? So crouch slash is only -3 on block. I think stand heavy is like
Not like this.
-4, so you can like do a lot of cool resets. Yeah, the low.
Oh my, bro.
That's my goat.
Ankle's
That's my
broken,
goat.
man. That's
You
just-
save him
just
for
the
when
way
you
it
need
is.
him, bro. You save him for when you need him. You don't
See,
do
the
him
thing is,
like that,
I
though.
need it all the time, so I just.
Look,
And you,
a wiser man would say, if you can't block it, don't. Or it's like, if you don't know how to block the mix-up, then that makes it a good mix-up. I bet y'all ain't never blocking this jam move. Come on, be real with me.
Real. No,
Oh.
real.
And it's like the thing is, if people start blocking it, then it enables the overhead, right? And you actually get more reward off the overhead in some situations. Oh, no one ever expect
Oh,
that,
so
that round
good.
start.
It's evasive. Oh, her 2D, so sick.
Oh, that's
he's
good.
trying. Oh, is that sort of no? Oh, the card, her KD. I like that. You see, like this is what I'm talking about. Like, what if you just don't break the wall? What does that look like? You know, you keep your meter, you hold it for when you really need it.
Oh no. Yeah, I got hedge against that. Yeah, Jam's really good at that, like just keeping the. Oh no, that was good. The Jam brain kicked in.
Sometimes you gotta kick him.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do it. Alright, check this one out. It worked! I was not expecting it to work.
Oh boy.
And see, that's just the mental damage that caused is like crazy, right?
Yeah. She definitely looks like you gotta go to therapy to fight this character. Like you gotta have a strong mental fortitude.
Oh, no, that's
Nah, there's definitely been some times like, man, am I garbage? I just
Yeah. Be real easy to feel that way, I think. Getting rushed down by this character. Oh, the staggers.
Dude, with no more grab RC or super RC, it's like, when is your turn? When?
I feel it. It just legitimately, the corner situation feels more tense without those options available. Like just from even from a spectator's point of view.
That's like the stack, right? Like, oh, you have to look for like 7 or 8 different things now. Where before it's like you only have to look for like tick throw. Everything else is covered.
Yeah, it's more like stress even doing offense, right? Like, I mean, before I go for the throw, they jump out, just quick PRC, whatever. Now it's very much commitment.
Whoa!
Oh my!
I would
I was gonna get the throw tech, bro.
Oh, that's good bait.
Oh, there it is.
It's about it.
Fuck it, we ball?
Positive.
We ball? Oh, wait, no, I didn't gonna do that. Oh, wait, I actually.
But they're definitely balling. There's definitely some balling on my screen.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh,
The puff balling, brother. That's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
that's good. That's good.
back from the past.
You gotta get washed to get clean, right? I just got bodied. I got bodied by the kick the first game. Oh, Tashi, let me see your jam, bro. Let me see your jam.
Nah. I
Nah,
don't need to see all that. Nah.
nah.
Go,
No Chinese
do the
lady?
jam, bro. Like, I haven't played jam either. I'll go up there and do some.
Wait,
jam
wait,
stuff.
but you could like fight Lord Knight's Nagoriyuki. You just do like a main swap.
Oh God, main swap.
It's only fair, right? Like, especially if
That's fair.
Hotashi hasn't played Jam.
Is there like a what is the highest contrast Nagoriyuki color? Oh, I'll play this color.
Try to find the most obnoxious
Haze,
Nago.
Nago. This is a special privilege.
Oh, you can be level 0?
That's
That's-
sick. That's sick.
That was not
That's
on the
clean.
patch notes. That was in the patch
That's clean.
notes. You can be level 0, dude? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, because he used to be level 1, right?
Infinite
Yeah.
potential.
Yeah.
Infinite potential.
Yeah. Hotashi is the chosen one.
That's fire. What's the input for his new move? Smiley face.
Smiley face after.
What's the input
Yeah.
for card? Oh. Whoop.
Hotashi, all you need to know is 214K and the 6HS. That's how you do that.
the stab.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's
All
over.
right,
It's
you're
over.
already a jam player.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up the stab.
Okay, it's not 2-2.
This man, Hotashi, withholding information.
I think
Yeah,
Our
Nago.
thumbs are supposed to-
he needs it. Let him withhold it.
Oh, it's quarter circle backslash.
Yeah, Nago.
Look. Come on now.
Let him go.
Nago top tier confirmed. Hotashi, if Nagoriyuki wins this, Nago top tier confirmed. So you gotta lock in. Line on the line here.
What button do I press?
The
No,
dragon
it's
kick.
6HS.
Don't press buttons. Press specials, dog.
What is the new move? I need a new move. I need credit card. Oh, no.
Quarter circle back S.
Oh, okay. It's too late.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, this guy, Lord Knight. Whatever.
There he is. Look at him.
He was trying to do He was trying to be too much of a Nagoriyuki player.
Oh, I leveled up?
Hotashi.
Oh, no.
What's up? Say
So he
again.
was trying to be too much of a Nago player. You had to just
Yeah, for
dragon
real.
kick and puffball.
Mm-hmm.
You do gotta do some special moves of her, I will say.
Yeah, for real.
Rynge, hop on.
I got it. Go.
You guys
Wait,
might
that's
not
a
know.
lot of points.
Oh, I just
That's
That's a
like,
lot
I,
of points. I'm kind of scared. I heard
Bro, I
Naga's
haven't
pretty,
played
I heard
Masato in a
Zato's
minute.
pretty good this patch too.
I have not practiced. I don't know how to use float. Or it was Zabubu. That's what Tede told me it's called.
Zabubu.
Zabubu.
Zabubu's
So, you
great.
know, I'm just trying to see if I could block this thing. Like, I genuinely. Like, I'm not going to just hold down back. We'll see. See how it
You
goes.
know, back in the day, we used to have a Milia blocker. Now we're gonna have Jam blocker.
So true.
Oh, God.
That's a deep cut.
Yep, see, yeah, it literally fought me.
Oh, who?
Oh my god, bro. What? No, son, no. Okay, I blocked it that time. Oh, no, okay. Dude, can I get out?
Bro, jam block?
Oh,
It's definitely Jam blocker.
I thought.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Oh,
That's never
nice.
happened.
Slip.
That's
That has
never
only
happened.
happened. No. That has only happened to me. I've been playing it a lot today, and I got through out of that like 5 times. I'm like, dude, how?
That's what I was
I
gonna say.
wish
As
it
a
was
Guilty
so
Gear
simple.
player, I'm just gonna mash, bro. Oh, we traded. Shoutouts to whatever it's called now. The change to Invite Hell. I got smoked.
Oh wait, I didn't want that.
Lucky.
I was trying to style too hard.
Oh my god.
Nice done.
Oh, I see you, Ray. You're trying to get slipped.
I was, but like, you know, I haven't played it a while.
Oh, good
Block.
block.
If you 6 feet.
Yeah, I should have 6 feet. I gotta change my settings.
Oh, true.
Cause like,
I got a new strat.
you got a new strat. Oh my.
Ain't no way the new strat. All right,
I
who's
think I'm
trying to
ready for
sweat?
Hotashi. I'm not
Nah.
gonna be ready for the new strats.
Now my
I'm pulling
OS
out
was
the
that I have
Nano.
to change my settings, which I do.
Diaphone Hotashi?
Oh my god, he has what?
I'm bringing out the
7,000
sweat.
times, no, 700 times as many points as me. 7,000 is crazy.
Yeah, light work.
yeah,
FT1, you
light
got
work,
that.
light work. All
That's
right.
you got that.
Just
I just did
the
the low in the
levels.
clutch. Just do the low in the clutch. It worked for
Yeah.
me.
I have something you won't be ready for. Watch this.
Surely.
Oh shit.
Yes. That's cool, Bruce.
Well, that's good. Oh no. Oh no. Wait.
No!
Wait.
No, you weren't supposed
Do I
to do
win?
that.
Do I win? Do I do it? Do I win?
Oh, you definitely win.
Oh. Who knows?
My man can
I'm glad
count.
they made that easier to punish. So. Oh shit. I don't win. I no longer win anymore.
Oh, he keeps it when you break the wall. Oh,
Oh, that's
No,
smart.
please
Yeah,
don't tell me
I
you
guess
did it.
that's
Please. Yes.
Oh, now you're no longer gun blood rage. Oh,
oh, I mean,
You know, that was cute.
he was gonna. Oh,
I got a new lease on life, baby.
oh, what did air throw? That's good. That's good.
Finger flip.
Mm.
Dude, and you can do Yuki Muyoi after the round. It's too epic.
It was a straight taunt.
ooh, nice spacing.
Oh, I can't get it. They took it away from me.
I can't get
Ooh, yeah,
around
I-
some of the stages.
Oh,
Our new
nice
stage is
pass.
quite good. I also like how it's not very bright. That's the my number one thing about it.
Yeah, I like the lighting a lot.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's
Oh.
play a game.
Oh, good game. Oh wait, what?
Oh!
Wait,
So it hit something.
oh, he gets first.
I got clipped. Oh wait, one chance,
You
one
can make
chance.
something. Uh-oh. Yeah, you quite literally just have to do something random.
Nailed it. Do you feel what I feel?
All right,
Do y'all feel what I? It's just me. All right, whatever.
let me play Hotashi.
That's good. That's
It's a
good.
Hotashi rotation.
Yeah, I want
Nah.
to play Hotashi.
You gonna play Jam? Smiley face?
I'm not gonna play Jam.
No, Rynge Jam versus Hotashi Jam. I think that's a good. That's a good.
Oh,
combo, right?
okay.
That's a great
alright.
idea.
That's
All
the
right,
even match.
I like that one. I like that one.
Hop on the cloud.
Fair
baby.
enough. Fair enough. Let me see what colors we got here.
Look,
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I'll coach Rynge, you coach Hotashi. I think
Oh, boy,
that's the game plan.
Okay.
Ooh, I like this color. Okay.
Oh, I
I'll
should-
put the
make
sure-
glasses on.
Rynge, make
since
sure
I'm
you put the
representing
glasses
Diaphone.
on.
I got
Like,
you.
yeah,
I did
yeah.
it. I did it. We're in there.
All right. I think with the glasses, if Hotashi has glasses off, you have glasses on. I don't even need to coach you.
That's it.
I think you just win.
That's all we did.
Okay, Hotashi, there's only one thing you gotta do. You gotta jump.
Mhm.
Right now.
I'm a-
The first thing you
I'm
gotta
a-
do is jump.
Beat him to
Okay.
the jump. What if I jump first?
I believe in my boy.
Oh, I wanted to air throw you so bad.
Oh, see, you're in a good spot.
Oh,
Nice. Sure. Yes, you're plus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
I got
nice,
frame
yep,
traps.
yep.
oh no.
Cool. Sure.
Word, you're just gonna super me? Yeah, how about that?
Oh no.
I didn't believe.
So the air low is core circle forward H. By the way. Ooh.
Oh my god. Bro,
Sure. yeah.
what was
got
that?
this.
The triple, what button was that?
What's
Yeah,
that?
he said he never played
That's
this
triple
guy. I
close
don't know
slash?
about that one.
Okay.
Hotashi knows a couple things about this game.
Oh, my man.
Oh,
Is he
that's
a
good.
word?
Yeah. It's not a disjoint, luckily. Sure.
How do I card?
It's 2-2.
Oh, that's counter.
Oh, there you go. Oh. Damn it. What?
Oh my god.
Just gonna run up?
But not punch. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hotashi don't
Rynge,
even
I'm not
need
gonna
me.
lie, I don't know if I can coach you out of this one.
whoa! I
Yeah.
got all the cards.
Yeah, if you hold the
All right, you found
button,
the
you
move,
charge
though.
all three.
You found the move.
Yeah, I was like, I know one of these is this move. We're in there now.
This is actually doable. This is doable.
Time? Wait. This time?
Oh, no, no,
Oh,
no.
gold burst.
Oh, I tried to super. You keep eating my inputs, bro.
Dude. Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised I
okay.
did it. You might die.
No
Yeah,
way.
I don't think you're dead, but you still have a meter. You're just gonna wall
You
break.
might
Watch
die.
out.
Okay.
Now, Jam has
Oh,
like
but now I gotta
crazy
block
guts.
this mix-up.
Yeah.
Oh, you had meter. You had meter.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's right. I have meter,
Almost
and
got
then
chipped.
proceeds not to use the meter.
Yeah, I meant to do it, but you know. Then I was like, oh, my RC, it was lost in the sauce.
Jam might be
Lork, what's
kinda
your
fun.
logic behind what card to prioritize?
So I'm trying to figure it out. Fusion is a really good card. It breaks from almost everywhere, and it's burst safe. Like as soon as it connects, you can't burst it. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. It does a lot of damage also. Gekirin seems to be the weakest one at a glance, but I want to like actually explore the move a little bit more.
Wait,
to
is
see
that
what
the
That's
S
the overhead
version?
kick. That's the S version.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
H one
I
is
agree
really
with you.
good.
Yeah.
The H1 is really it's like Ryujin and the new move Ryutse is like they're really good. Gekiden is good. Itself as a move is good, but I
Yeah.
don't know what additional things the EX1 does yet. And
Well, I
that's
mean-
gonna kind of determine.
The S1 is just faster, right? So it goes from 25 to 19 frames. So it's
Yeah.
like trying to react to this is like good luck.
Whoa,
right?
what?
Yeah, yeah,
No
it's
way.
incredibly fast. But yeah, what I mean is like when you hit it though, at a glance you don't get that much, just OTGs unless you like hit with the back of it.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think
it's like I want
I-
to see if there's more stuff with it. as
Yeah, I
well.
do think like stuff like just block. Oh, just block real quick. Like that, I think
No
that's
way.
Yes, that's really good. That's
Oh,
really
and
good.
it
I agree.
launches?
cross up overhead. Yeah,
Cross up
and then you
overhead.
get a combo when it crosses up like this.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's pretty strong. But then it's like the other ones are so good, right? Like you've probably seen the tech where you can beat DPs and stuff with this because it hits
Yeah.
meaty enough, and
Yeah,
just being
yeah.
able to use this on pressure, like you just doing this, and like if they happen to guess right, like you're still plus. Like you're like +6 or something. It's crazy. So
Yeah,
so
the low is very useful.
So I personally value the heavy most of the time, but you're right in the sense that like the combo ability of this is like of the kick, the dragon card is just so good.
The dragon card is an insane reward. It's mostly about
Yeah.
reward, and then there's some matches like this was like what I was messing around for this weekend. It's like I fought a Testament, and I had the card up, and they just did the fireball. I just kicked them from like half screen. You know, like that having that type of threat is really good. But then like I said, like you said, the H1 is really good for pressure combos. Speed. It's good for a lot of shit too.
Yeah, like the way I see it, it's like the kick is like higher max reward.
Yeah.
But like sometimes you just don't get a chance to connect the kick.
Yeah.
Where heavy, it's like you always get reward, even if the maximum reward's not as high as the kick. So it's like they're both really good. I just don't know which one to. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
But for example, like after a throw, like I'll prioritize the heavy, because like then I can like at least extend pressure like that, you know. Where it's like kick, I need to like hit a solid. And I guess it also depends on screen position too, right? Because like, let's say I get like a throw here. Like this is like the perfect range where like if I get a hit, like I can actually go into the kick and it's gonna wall break, right?
Yeah.
Where if it's like back here, then maybe I should prioritize the heavy card.
Yeah. Basically, the main time I always pick the heavy button is when I do a sweep knockdown. I think it's a very nice, easy place to do it. The kick is also really fast, so it's like you can threaten not doing it in a very realistic way because people can't react to it unless you add something like her flip jump, the 214K Chojin. Off throw, it kind of depends. Sometimes I don't even do card. This is like the type of stuff I want to work on the rest of the week, of like where to do what. I was just playing her like a lot of games to see like how she feels, how to build stuff out.
Yeah, get used to the inputs and all that stuff, right? So.
Yeah.
The other question I have... Oh, wait, never mind. I was going to hit you real quick, but... The other question I have is, like, you've seen the combos where you end in, like, 6HH, and then you can stock up all the cards because the knockdown's so long?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that versus, like, just ending in, like, 236S for, like, a mix-up situation?
I like the idea of doing the 6H, and then that's where you stock.
Too.
I like doing 6H, and that's when you stock Gekirin. Because then when you do that, you can cross with the overhead card, right? And that's like really high reward.
I think
oops.
Talking about like if you do 6HH like mid screen, you can actually stock all three.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like that seems pretty good because I feel like having all this, like you don't have to think about it, right? You're just like, all right, well, I get all three stocks, and now I have to play neutral again, right? But like, is that strong compared to? You're right. Like, if you do, wait, what knockdown are you talking about? Like 6H of the stock?
I thought you were talking about in the corner.
Oh no, mid screen.
Yeah. No, mid screen. Mid screen, I would definitely end in this for sure.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
Not a believer in this.
No, because I don't think you should go back to neutral really with her.
Yeah.
Her rushdown is like obnoxious. I guess oppressive.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
She definitely smothers people for sure.
Yeah. So like going back to neutral is like, especially some matchups too. You know, she's like people say she's stubby, which is like that's fair, but then also it's like once you're in, and she has a lot of ways of moving around the screen too. So considering that, it's like I don't really want to do this that much and then have to like earn another hit, as opposed to like ending in this and then get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess the other thing to consider is it might be matchup dependent. Like some matchups are just really, really struggle in neutral, and then some other matchups it's like it could be a lot harder, right? So, but yeah, if it's like an easy matchup to get in, you just feel like you're in neutral. Maybe it's worth. But yeah, I see that. I see what you mean. Wait, what's you can get a stock in the corner? Are you talking about like doing like that?
It would be like this type of thing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm not used to doing it, but this is basically one of the ideas.
That's another thing. Like, I feel like even though she's a simple character, there's a lot of these like weird decisions, right? Because that exact combo you did, right? Well, I have all the stocks on the dragon kick, right? And then you go wall broke. And it's like, all right, like, do I take the wall break there? I think a lot of times you actually don't want to take the wall break.
Yeah, it would depend on
His offense
a
is
few
so strong.
questions. Yeah, it would depend on a few questions like
Yeah.
character, resource, like what are you trying to do, and I mean, like for example, I haven't like actually looked at that many. I mean, I shouldn't say that many, like any combos of this, and it does a lot of damage, right? I think it's just like you can quite literally just do whatever into this, and like it does
Yeah.
almost 50%.
It
That's a
does
lot of
like
damage.
20 damage more, but it also just auto wall breaks, right?
Auto wall
So
breaks,
it's
yeah.
like
So it adds
it's a combination
even
of those
more.
two things. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
Gives you
like,
positive.
you gotta make that choice.
Attention.
yeah.
I'm just glad that like so many of the questions we've asked today have kind of come back to depends, right? Depends on so many situations, whether it's the matchup, the resources, the life, all of it depends. And that's kind of what I think we always aim for in fighting games, what we want is to have a lot of nuanced decisions to come up with something in the heat of the moment that is the correct one. That's like the thrill of it. So we're gonna be wrapping up here in a minute. I want to do one more with me and Hotashi Jam, and then you guys, the people that know how to play Jam, then you guys can play, and we'll close the stream on that if that sounds okay to you guys.
Yeah, sounds good. We'll have we can have a jam tournament. I'm down
Yeah,
for it.
a little Jam tournament.
Oh,
yeah.
no way. So many loggerheads.
It's a Jam tournament that starts with the third place match of me and Hotashi. You know what I mean? Then you guys are grand finals.
All right, just one grand finals. Let's go.
Oh. All right, let me see. Let me get back to the game. All right, me and Hotashi, and then one more strong match, and then we'll get out of here.
All right, Rynge, what's the adaptation this time?
The adaptation is that I learned some of the moves.
Oh,
I learned how to input.
he was
some
studying
of
the command
moves.
list while we were talking.
That's why I was quiet. I was like, woo.
He's logged in. Yeah.
In the
I was
lab.
like, how do I do puffball? Okay, there we go.
You gotta have the sticky note with all the moves next to your screen.
Wait, do you do
I'm
that?
a
don't do that?
rookie.
I actually do when I'm trying to like do something new. I have like a notepad open of like, yo, do this. It's like in all caps.
Oh, okay. I've done stuff like that before, but I've never done it for like moves. I
Nice.
feel like moves are like
Not
too
for
simple,
moves.
you
Not
know?
for moves. Not for moves.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, fair
I bought
enough.
like a I have like a a low profile whiteboard right underneath my monitor, so I just use that for like stuff. It's actually super clutch.
You called it a low profile whiteboard?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
yeah. I guess. Yeah, they're pretty nice.
I found it interesting. A low profile is your monitor.
Yeah, it's like super. Just Google. Trust me. It's-
Okay, yeah. No, I do trust you. I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, it's new tech. Wait, who's on the? I can't see the Rynge is on the left.
Yeah, I'm on the
Ninja's
left.
Okay.
the dark, the black and red gem.
Oh, that's the exact color I use for my Vanquisher run, and the glasses too. So you got
Oh,
the
yeah?
spirit of me with your
damn.
Rynge. You can't lose.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe don't do that.
Nah, I feel the pressure.
Uh-oh.
Okay, good
I
back.
don't even feel like I'm plus on the knockdown.
Whoa.
The kick knockdown, you're actually really plus on it. It kind of depends on how you go into it. But if you do like 2K2D fusion, you auto time a close slash that's like +5 in the corner.
Yeah, the kick knockdown is a little weird, I will say. Like
this
there
guy
are
on.
some situations where like if they're like kind of pushed out, you're only like a
Oh,
plus a
the low.
couple and you can't run up and get a button.
Yeah, so you puff all them. Haha.
Oh, nice job.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A little neutral.
I feel like she's got all this meter. I gotta. Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's how I
Be
was
coming
like,
at
you know.
anymore.
Oh,
Oh, the all.
I don't know how to charge my
okay,
shit.
I like it.
I
Nice
do not know how
try.
to charge my cards.
Alright, what's the mix? Oh, we just
Mix
run
is
away.
back off.
Okay.
Yeah. Run away in a puff ball eventually. Oh no.
Oh,
was
I didn't
good,
even
yeah.
block that. That was too much. That was too much.
Bro, her
I
wind
didn't
screens
even
are
know
too
I had
good.
this power.
All right, so we can play Still in the Dark for this one, right? It is actually grand finals now.
Because it's grand finals. Change the song on the setup. Change the song. Still in the Dark's been playing for 3 hours.
I have to remind, like there's context to these tracks, right? I mean, I don't see
This
Milia
is
or
the right
Zato
context.
anywhere.
That's the right
What,
context.
we're not playing Milia Zato. What do you mean? And I got Milia.
Grand
that's me.
finals, though.
You
It's
gotta play
grand
Zato.
finals.
You gotta play Zato.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Bro, the puffball. Yeah, she definitely feels like Jam, man. I'm very impressed.
I feel like if I press against her, bad things will happen.
Which is how you should feel. Can't believe you went with the overhead at the end. You're a scumbag for that.
Oh, that's good. 6 feet. Oh, it's so fast. Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's broke.
Oh, oh my God, the Rynge. Yeah, that's good. Wait, Rynge, I coached you. I need some coaching. This is not looking good.
Oh,
for
okay.
your
All right.
boy.
My bad. All right. So we need, once you have meter, I need more random dragon kick. Oh, we don't have meter yet, though.
Is that it?
Oh, I'm ready for the parry. I think we need a parry to be shown.
Oh, the parry can catch highs and lows. I mean, there's something there, right?
You know, that's what I'm saying. I'd always be puffballing.
Yeah, I do that. I accidentally. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like keeping the. Oh, this is
Low
actually.
slash, far slash, close
Oh, that's-
slash is actually evil.
I know what to do there.
Very nice stuff.
I can see.
G.
So what does Lord Knight win, Rynge?
Oh, that is a great point, Lord Knight. What are you looking for? Like, you want me to bring you some dumplings and a rabbit to the next event, or what?
You gotta get Dice in my DMs, bro. So we
Di-
can make Bike and Broken one time.
Dice Gate. Okay.
For
I'll
one
pull
time.
my Dice Gate connections.
Yeah.
Give Lord Knight a special prize. But actually, before we get out of here, what are your guys' next events? I know you guys are all lovely content creators, but you all go to fighting game tournaments as well. But where can we catch you guys next offline?
Dude, you already know. Combo Breaker. It's
All
not
right.
too long now. And I'm excited. I'm gonna try so hard. You're gonna see me. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's
I
good. I'm
think,
glad.
Yep.
Sweaty Hotashi is my favorite Hotashi. Lord Knight, what about you, man? Combo Breaker, Evil Japan, what's up?
I'm going to Evo Japan. That will be fun to
Nice,
Evo Japan.
nice.
Yep.
And then Diaphone, what about you?
Yeah, I'll be at Level Up Expo. So
nice.
it's actually kind of funny. I wasn't gonna enter Guilty Gear, and I just DM'd the TO 2 days ago. I'm like, add Guilty Gear. I'm liking this game too much, so I will be playing
Yeah.
Guilty Gear there. Yeah, along with a couple other games. So it's gonna be sick.
Awesome. So yeah, Level Up Expo going to be happening next weekend, I believe. So yeah, definitely be
Yep.
tuning into that. Then like Evo Japan, May 1st through the 3rd. Then Combo Breaker towards the end of May. So thanks everybody for joining us on this showcase where we got to check out Guilty Gear Strive 2.0 for Hotashi, Lord Knight, Diaphone, and myself, Rynge. We'll see y'all soon. Be good and play that Guilty Gear.